Yes, we were.
with a cloud cover, and it wasn't as cold then as it is now. Even when we came back and it was clear and the sun was out, it's gotten
I
cold.
think it's just the wind a little bit on that. Of course, we are here collecting donations for KTAB Santa's Helpers, helping local nonprofit agencies. Joining us now is Catherine Biston from Abilene Hope Haven, one of those partner agencies who benefit from this. So thank you for being here today.
Thank you guys so much for having me. This is just such an exciting event for everybody that's involved.
And so tell us kind of what you guys do in our community.
So at Abilene Hope Haven, our mission is to inspire hope in the lives of our neighbors experiencing homelessness, and we do this through housing. So we believe the best way to address homelessness in our community is through housing those people that are on the streets. You know, they might be at Salvation Army or staying in their car, things like that.
And so what do you do? How do they get in touch with you, and how do you place them?
So they get in touch with us. I recommend calling, because as most nonprofits, we have more work to do than what our staff can manage.
Sure.
And so we like to set up an appointment, and we can go to people. If they don't have transportation, that's a huge barrier for a lot of our neighbors experiencing homelessness. So we can go pick people up and start that process of getting them into a home. And we have someone, actually a housing navigator, that will go into the community and help based on what their income and, you know, the different resources they have, get into a home that meets their household's needs.
And you know, you have a lot of families, so let's talk really quickly about how these families are going to benefit from these donations.
Yes, I'm just so excited for this, because our families that we encounter they're not in a great place. They've really hit rock bottom, or they maybe lost a job or lost a family member, and now they're homeless in our community. And so they're worried about basic needs like food, shelter, clothing. They don't really get to think about buying gifts for their children during the holidays. And so that is such a blessing that this program, or what you guys have been doing the last 20 years, is allowing for that.
Well, we thank you for being a part of it with us.
Yes, we sure do, and we're happy to help. And of course, it's the viewers out there that are helping us help you. So we look forward to hearing more of your success stories.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
All righty, that's part of what we have going on, but don't go away, because Sam is here.
He's here.
Hey, you still have plenty of time to come join us here at Walmart. You can see the parking lot's busy, and look at that beautiful full moon behind us, that beautiful December moon. Stick around, the weather's next. We'll be right back.
With coverage you can count on, Bob Bartlett and Chief Meteorologist Sam Nichols. This is KTAB News at 6. Right now, Chief Meteorologist Sam Nichols, your weather authority.
Truly one of the most fulfilling and exciting things you can do, and that is to put a smile on the face of a child or a teenager, and that's what you get to do by being Santa's helper. And we'll be here for a few more minutes, either one of the Walmarts. You have plenty of time to come and be a Santa's helper and enjoy bringing a smile to somebody on Christmas morning. Let's take a look at the Texas satellite and radar. You can see everything is running clear across the Lone Star State. A beautiful day in Texas. Of course, that fog was a mess this morning, but finally cleared out. We saw the sun come out, and then as we saw the sun go down, temperatures have certainly cooled off. Max Live radar, of course, it is running clear as well at this hour, and not much going on. We're looking at a dry period for the next few days, that's for sure, after that beautiful rain that we had. 5-day temperature trend. Let's take a look at the temperatures that we're going to be dealing with over the next 5 days. As far as tomorrow's concerned, we're going to get up to about 58 degrees and slowly begin this warming trend. On Friday, we have a weak cold front after a high of 67 degrees and bright sunshine. Now, the cold front's not going to have much effect. You can see 66 for Saturday, 63 for Sunday. The next cold front that comes in late Sunday night into Monday has a little more punch. We'll only get to about 51 for Monday's high temperature. Area temperatures tonight already have dropped into the 40s across the big country in the heartland. Again, once that sun goes down, it doesn't take long. 45 in Abilene, 46 in Brownwood, and Robert Lee's hanging on desperately to 51 degrees here at the 6 o'clock hour. As far as the winds are concerned, standing outside here at Walmart, off and on, it gets a little bit breezy, but not all that bad. Just a southerly breeze at 9 miles per hour. Those winds shifting to the south are a lot more palatable than if they were out of the northwest. As far as the futurecast is concerned, there's really not much going on. Again, we may see some fog tonight. It'll be a lot less widespread than we dealt with today. Clear and cold overnight. It's going to be sunny tomorrow with a slow warming trend that's going to continue into the weekend. My forecast for tonight, clear and cold, about 32 to 34 degrees for most of the big country. Winds out of the southeast 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny and a little better. 58 for a high temperature, a little more of a breeze. Southerly winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Through the heartland tonight, 29, still really cold. You'll need to bundle up if you're going out. And tomorrow, sunny and improving as well. You'll get all the way up to 61 degrees. 7-day outlook. There's a slow warming trend, as we talked about, and lots of sunshine. A weak cold front on Friday. A stronger cold front comes through Sunday night into Monday, but very pleasant temperatures for this time of year. And again, lots of sunshine as we begin to dry out. We'll be right back with more of KTAB News at 6 right after the break.
KTAB News at 6 continues.
And we are back live from the Walmart in South Abilene for Santa's Helpers, and we're talking to some of the agencies who get the toys that you donate to us, and of course we pass along. And one of those places is the Ben Ritchie Boys Ranch. We've been reading a lot of letters from the boys there, and have gotten a lot of like fishing poles. They've asked for fishing poles. Tom Ambrose is with Ben Ritchie Boys Ranch, and we're glad to have you here this evening.
Thank y'all for letting me come out.
Sure. You've got some youngsters who apparently like to camp. We had a two-man tent that was wanted, a lot of things like that, which
Football.
of course, yeah, footballs, basketballs, sure. And you have a lot of youngsters that age and younger that need all kinds of support.
You bet. And it's fun when sometimes they want camping stuff instead of maybe computer equipment.
Right.
So,
well, I think we got didn't we get it was a gift card for some gaming situation, I believe.
They are boys, and they like to do that too. So they're just young boys liking to have fun.
Sure.
And I think people don't realize too, you also have a program for young mothers as well. That's
We
something
do.
You guys do.
Since 2009, we have a family program that helps single moms and their kids. So as you kind of look back, what could we do besides just getting the boy, and then we can salvage part of the family and get those moms back on their feet so they can support their family. We can keep the family together, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That is tremendous. And you have housing there on the campus, and then Albany as well.
Albany as well. So Albany is all boys, and Abilene campus we have boys, and that's where our family program is.
And I know a lot of people think it's a toy drive, so we do get a lot of toys for younger kiddos, but as we've seen through our letters, you have 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds. So what is the age range that you have at Ben Ritchie?
Right now, we would have boys as young as 5 or 6, all the way. We actually have one young man that is still with us going to ACU.
Okay.
So as they graduate, if they decide to go to college, as they pass their classes, we'll help them stay in school and pay for those semesters as they pass their class. So we have one young gentleman that's a junior, doing phenomenal. Gets a lot of scholarships, a very bright young man, but he came to us in high school. So we want to get them so they can, whether they go into a trade school or go into the military or go to college, we want them to be able to get out and support their family one day.
Love it.
So it's a family situation, but like any family, you encourage them to study or work, or they have chores.
Oh, they do. So in the house they get to help prepare the meals. All of them have chores. They get to learn how to do laundry, shopping. In the summertime, they're out mowing the lawns at the ranch. So they get to learn how to use that type of equipment, which is good for them.
Oh, sure. That's great. Tom Ambrose with Ben Ritchie Boys Ranch, one of the agencies that you are helping by our Santa's Helpers campaign. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all.
Now let's check out sports. David's back in the, I assume, warm Big Country Sports Center. David?
It is warm. Starting to sweat a little bit, guys. It's really tough here. We are headed back to Hamlin on the eve of their game with Stratford in state semifinals. Dusty talks to quarterback Braden Warner. And then to Plainview, Wayland Baptist J.J. Culver explains how he managed to score 100 points on Tuesday night. I'll say it again, 100 points. Sports is next.
This is Big Country Home. This is BigCountryHomepage.com Sports with David Robinette.
The Hamlin Pied Pipers are just one day from their showdown with Stratford for a berth in the state title game. For Hamlin to advance, they're going to need a good game from quarterback Braden Warner. Dusty, talking to the junior signal caller.
The Hamlin Pied Pipers have had a rich tradition of success in their history, dating back to the year 1940. That was the year they secured their first district title. Now, over the years, they've had quite a bit of success throughout the rest of the playoffs, but only 2 appearances in the state semifinals. 1985 and 1994 was their most recent appearance. Now this will be their 3rd appearance in the state semifinals against Stratford, but there is one glaring detail missing on this board at Hamlin High School, and that is no appearances in the state finals. And they look to try and make it this time around in 2019, and the main reason why they have a chance to do that is their star quarterback, junior Braden Warner.
I've grown a lot in being calm in the pocket and being able to trust my O-line a lot more, and just putting the ball up for my playmakers and letting them catch it, and just trusting coach's call and his game plans. They've been great all year.
Braden's done a good job for us. You know, he's a good player. He's a good athlete. Well, I'm proud of the way he's grown this year. He's more mature. He's more patient.
Warner's also put up incredible numbers, passing for 2,092 yards and 27 touchdowns, while tacking on 3 more on the ground.
A lot of the confidence comes from my O-line. They're a great group, and they have the ability to block for 15 seconds if I need them to, and they're always going to play hard no matter what game, what team.
This past week, he made some incredible throws. 2 of his touchdown passes this week, he threw when he was on the run, and I mean, he threw it right on the money.
And the playmakers have around me makes my job easy. Just to be able to get them the ball and watch them work in space, it makes my job really easy.
Warner and the Pied Pipers take on Stratford Thursday at 6 p.m. in Plainview for a shot at their first state finals berth. Reporting at Hamlin High School for BigCountryHomepage.com Sports, I'm Dusty Baker.
Thanks a lot, Dusty. Now to college basketball, 100 points. It's almost impossible for an individual player to score 100 points in a game. I say almost because Wayland Baptist J.J. Culver did it on Tuesday night in Plainview. Culver scored 100 of Wayland Baptist's 124 against Southwest Adventist University. Culver shot 34 of 62 on the night with 12 three-pointers. Some might say he was hogging the ball, but Culver says his teammates wanted to get him to that century mark.
I mean, honestly, that's just a ton of credit to my teammates. I mean, that just shows that they care for me. They want the best for me. They noticed I was having a good night, and they just wanted the best for me. They said, just keep going, JJ. They said, we want you to keep going, and they were supporting me. They said, all right, JJ, I'm gonna find you on this backdoor cut and stuff like that, similar to that. So I just give a lot of credit to my teammates. I couldn't have done it without God, my family, and teammates and coaches.
Culver broke the school record in the first half of the game. He said that's when he knew it was going to be a special night. It was a special night. That's sports. Bob, Stacy, and Sam will be back with more about Santa's Helper after the break.
KTAB News at 6 continues.
Okay.
There you go.
For looks.
Yep.
All right, as far as our extended forecast, we'll get up in the morning at 34 degrees. Lots of sunshine the next few days. That's good news. Slow warming trend, upper 60s by Friday, mid 60s over the weekend. Guys, for December, not a bad looking forecast at all. It's great to get that rain. Now we get some sunshine, and folks will have some good weather to get out and finish up some shopping.
That's
Feels
right.
a lot like December right now, though. Victor Sotelo is joining us, has been working here all day, along with the rest of the KTAB crew.
That's right. We've been over at the North Side Walmart. We've been at this Walmart, both Walmarts this year for the 20th anniversary.
Love it.
Fantastic, and a good response on the north side of town, too.
And a big shout out to the KTAB engineering crew and production crew that have been out here weathering the weather, that's for sure, all day.
And
along with the sales department.
Yes, of course, our great sponsors, Quail Hollow and Lawrence Hall Abilene, for helping us put this on.
And Hardin-Simmons University and Abilene Eye Institute, which were drop-offs. We appreciate all of you. This has been great, and we'll do it again.
All right, have a good night.
We'll see you at 10 with all the news that hasn't happened yet. Good night.